actions today, but has VSG found the right fire to make sure that they will be going into the tiebreakers later again for a chance to secure top one in the seed? Or are the Lilies from Vietnam gonna say, nah, it ends here, no tiebreaker later, and we're gonna secure that top one spot in Group C? My name is Renmar. Again, Lafel is the analyst here. But we're now going to be going to our casters, and let's see if I'll get it right this time. It's Mirko and Naisu. Let's go, boys.
There you go. You got it. You got it, Renmar. Thank you so much, guys, for breaking it down. The draft here, LaFell as well. Great calls, man. I feel like, you know, there's a part of, too, LaFell that's happy that Kagura's back on the table. A lot of times we've seen her pop up many times now for these games. And I like what you guys did earlier, too. You know, Saw, dude. Saw, dude. The game that she had earlier was a huge component to that damage potential that we saw earlier. And I think that's also what warranted the ban that we saw against that Faramis. But taking a look at it this time with the lineup here for VSG, we know that, you know, if they can get the 1-1 in this series, then we're going to have, of course, that tiebreaker potential there for later on. Which, again, just take note that everybody watching that the tiebreakers are happening on Stream B. There is going to be a Stream B for you guys if you want to watch those. So, looking at this, you know, Mirko, what do you think of the lineup this time around for VSG? Is it better for them in this one than what they brought to the table in the previous game?
I would say it's very, very similar, but in a way, yeah, I do like it a bit more. I love the carry. I like the carry way more compared to the Beatrix last game.
Yeah.
Especially in lane against the Claude, right? Because at least this time on the carry, you have many ways to beat the Claude in lane, get a lot of that kill pressure up top, and you can already see it for VSG, utilizing the kill pressure on the Claude, rotating up top, trying to get that lead to be even bigger as we get into that first neutral objective. But even for the side of Zino Lilies, I feel like they're coming at it with a bit more risk, right? The Kagura pick, yeah. I really like it. The Ruby pick too, great way to actually try to shut down a few of these very short-ranged heroes. Because even Synchro on the Valentina, she's ranged, but she's very short-range. She can actually be punished a lot by the Ruby. But we haven't really been seeing a lot of Ruby roams, huh?
Yeah, it's good to see that. I mean, she works either way, but yeah. Also I'm wondering, like, for Synchro, what ultimate is your best option to take here? Most likely, we can even see her take Sharomi's ultimate, the I'm Offended, for setup potential. She actually takes the penalty zone now from Macau. Oh,
Fierce dive, straight into the Petrify, and the penalty zone saw going to be taken out by the passive damage overtime there. And man, holy moly, that was so much sudden damage. Saw, dude, couldn't really handle that Shiromi backing off as well. This is why the Yuzong is special when it comes to the instant initiations. If you're in range, you're in for a lot of trouble. They're not going to go for the turtle. They're instead going to go for the purple buff. Instead, Gaily right there. Rumichi, Retribution already baited out, so they can go for the turtle for free.
Yep, just go ahead and take that turtle. They already got the Retribution out. This is going to be objective. So this is a whole lot of good happening in the early game for VSG here. Turtle secured, objective secured. And, you know, that had to feel bad for Cal earlier because, yeah, penalty zone was in the hands of Synchro, and she didn't have hers yet. You know, she was still level 3, and she could do nothing but watch as that penalty zone was used. So they'll go ahead, of course, speeding up some of the farming here for Taro. Also taking a look, Fury Hammer now locked in for Michi. Still working on these first items to lock into place here. I think also when we talk about it, it looks like the Enchanted Talisman is going to be the first item for Synchro. And when you have to kind of break down the mid laners here, Kagura is still in a position where a lot of teams, you know, they will draft or they'll pick her. We see our pickup yesterday as well. And the burst is actually pretty good. I think it does pair up well, especially if you can synchronize it with your setups, like the penalty zones or the I'm Offendeds. It's just at the same time, I feel like it's good playing against a Minoyan's Fury, you know, from Gaily here. But the burst damage that comes through it, and also the outplay ability, that's what I love about Kagura. The outplay ability that her kit brings to the table might be enough for Zino Lilies to kind of rely on, or going back to the question, you know, for Synchro, best ultimates to take. You know, she's got a couple options here across. I'm not sure if she'll ever take the, of course, the Kagura ultimate, but for the most part, the I'm Offended, the penalty zone will be her go-to. And so, once again, the focus on this purple buff, the resources, they want to choke it out. Oh, that I'm Offended is not going to land. So, but penalty zone is held on from Synchro. And this could just be VSG. Again, leading now almost, you know, 1,500 up. Enchanted Talisman locked in, waiting for the objective to pop up here.
Yeah, slowly but surely. Gold difference, you can see right now, it's being held by VSG, and even in the bottom lane, it's completely different from what we saw previously. Previously, it was Kao getting the better of Minion here in the lane constantly, but even in the mid lane, Synchro, you can definitely see how much more comfortable she is on the Valentina compared to the Vixana, because she is a playmaker. She wants to dash back and forth. Yin Yang overturned. Going to be used up by Sa there, actually, in the mid-bush, so a resource already spent, and Synchro can just regen back up. VSG on the turtle, holding it down. Gailey's trying to zone them away as Shiromi looks for an angle. Black Dragon from going to use up right now as Kyoe secures the turtle with a retribution. That's a penalty zone from Kao, but now gets caught in the penalty zone as well. Good petrify. Shiromi able to flicker around. Kao not able to do the same thing. Just a few more hits for a minute to get the passive down, but Shiromi will be able to walk away. Ramichi, though, up top. Zoned away from the team. Has the quad shadow. She goes for the farm. Shadow kill even. Used up. Goes back to the quad shadow. Still sandwiched.
She's sandwiched. I don't think... Can they actually get a kill under the turret here?
Oh, it's scary. And Shane knocking her up now into the Yuzong damage. And Kyoe picks her up top.
Good juggle.
Yes, she can.
Yeah, good juggle. Utilizing the lineup that they had. Wow, okay. Sanko's in again. Not going to be able to get the kill on Synchro. She is still going to spot them out. But here comes Kyoe. Okay, she just forces her back. But Shiromi.
Good chain. Really good enhanced chain right there to stop anything from happening.
Yeah. Conceal use as well in the exchange. Purple buff is back up, and I think you just see VSG do the same thing. Put pressure there. They're looking to get that tier 1 now on the bottom side. Put the pressure in the side lanes for now. And at the same time, man, I gotta say, this is a much better start, I would say, for VSG than what they had to do in the previous game. And really, you pointed this out earlier, I think it's just so much better, even when you're talking about the gold lane for Rian. She's been able to just farm up and kind of have like a very peaceful time. Taro has as well, but look at the damage difference on the turrets. Right, that alone shows that Rian is having a better time pushing this in. They will get that tier 1 down finally, and so that's going to be the first turret now in the hands of VSG.
Well played, utilizing the siege, utilizing the winning lane so well in game number 2. Now into the mid lane they go. Actually, Yin Yang overturned now. With him in his fury, good shadow kill, but not enough damage to take anyone down. Gailey just stops the ground, gets grabbed by the scythe, and will be taken out. Perfect timing. Whoa, that's a shadow kill steal. Synchro is looking for the kills now. Oh, petrify! And the Furious Diving Lane has chain knockup, and the fadeaway kill with a damage overtime minion. Now with the Black Dragon form, stunning Shiromi, forcing to flicker out. Synchro shadow kill! That's what she was waiting for. Kao getting obliterated in the splash together with the last few hits from Rian. 3 for 0.
3 for 0. And you know what? In the last fight before that broke out, I was like, man, Zino Lilies did so much to set things up. But look at the STC replay here.
Wow.
It's airtime for Namichi. And I mean, she gets thrown in the air. And even the Dragon form to zone out Shiromi was a great placement. And then they clean it up with Kao. It just seemed like the space that they had to work with for VSG and the lineup that they have, they played it to a T there. So once again, Shiromi's going to go in with the I'm Offended. But yeah, Kyoe, that's the power of the Julian.
Yep.
Go ahead and enhanced out of there.
So annoying. The Julian. Every single time he can really just step out, enhance sword, fool, or enhance chain, fool, or if you're ever, you know, stunned up, enhance sight. That one deals the most damage. That one is a big ouchie. We didn't see that, Rihanna. It's okay.
Yeah, we didn't see that. Let's take a look at the items here. All right, we got the now the second item's locked in. Also, speaking of it, you know, Kyoe has the Genius Wand, now the Starlium Scythe. So the power spike is definitely going to be at this point too for VSG. And looking at Rihanna, I mean, she's got the Trinity. She's got the 3 items locked in. She went a little more defensive too. Has the Wind of Nature, but that's enough. I'm Offended going to be used again, but then even the response with this, the Flask of the Oasis also just got picked up, and this is what I mean, that mid-game power spike with this lineup. It takes quite a bit of damage though.
Whoa, she's still coming back. Minion's Fury gonna be used up. Kao with the penalty zone, not connecting to anyone. Kyoe obliterating that HP bar. Where did she go? Penalty zone from Synchro. But I'm Offended catches him right now. Is asking me Kyoe still in the midst of it all. Dealing some damage. Looking for Taro. She watches there. Good in that sight. That's a maniac for Kyoe.
Oh man, I mean, she had some troubles last game. With this game, It's not happening. Locks in the Julian, gets a Maniac. We're going to take a look at the STC replay. Talk about a setup here for a success for this Maniac. It all broke out in the jungle. They get a kill on Cow, but look at this. Under the turret even. Talk about a play from Gailey. Goes in, jumps in, cleans up. They don't care about the turret. They'll take all of the kills. Huey does it cleanly too. Oh, again, you can see just, you know, the reactions from the players, of course, with that. Getting set up under the turret like that doesn't feel too good.
Yeah, you can definitely see the nod and the smile of like, you got us.
Yeah.
You got us on that one, man.
Well
that was a good play. Because, man, Kiyoi played that so well. Enhanced chain on one. Or, sorry, the chain on one. Enhanced sword to chase the others. That was beautifully done by Kiyoi. And you can see now, Rian just reaping the benefits of all of those kills. Taking the turrets for free, and this is all without the Lord. It's still down below. It's going to build up quite big into the base turret push right now. And even the VSG, they're doing such a good job at manipulating the waves, because now it's going to be slow push down below, waiting for that 40-second timer, like 1040, for the next mini waves, and then they're going to have a build-up wave bot with the 2 waves pushing in.
Big waves. Not only that, but also
Big W.
Feathered Evan. Yeah, big W. Feather of Heaven picked up. You thought you got the enhanced locked in more, but now it's going to happen even faster.
Oh, man.
So this is very tough for Zino Lilies. I know, you know, last game we saw, what, 4 Lords go through, but with this lead that we're seeing from VSG in the lineup that they have, they can actually force a fight here under the turret, and they might actually do just that, depending. Keep an eye on Gailey. How they go in count. Oh, Synchro.
Synchro with Penalty Zone gets caught by the Amphina. Taro able to demolish her in the backline. Gailey with Minus Fury right now. Kiyoi still dealing so much damage. Rian is free hitting in the back. Taro able to escape with the BMI. Ramichi taking a whole lot of punishment just from a fadeaway basic attack of Rian, and that passive ticking down on them. Base turret taken down with the first Lord.
Okay, Zino Lilies pretty successful. You know, they only lose that 1 turret despite being down by 6,000 gold when that fight broke out. Now down 8,000. So they'll have to go ahead and kind of farm back up. Again, they don't have anything on the map, guys. Like, they have no turret to work with. They have no turrets down. They don't have any space to make these moves. So what happens for Zino Lilies is they're kind of stuck to play together. You know, they kind of have to just hope that, all right, Taro's going to pop off at some point in the game, especially when she gets the items that she needs. You can see, you know, Saw's still doing respectable damage. But unfortunately, it's just kind of they're outscaled right now in terms of firepower and even defensively. Being able to withstand those forced initiations. We saw Synchro do it earlier with the penalty zone. The same thing can happen with Gailey here with the Minoan Fury. So Ramichi will go ahead, take her time here, because of course, you know, she's just not sure. This is what I was saying. You know, the team kind of has to stay together, and anyone by themselves is at a risk. Oh no, I don't think so. Okay, she's gonna be fine. Has the quad shatters get out, but just trying to manage the waves again. Scrape up any farming that you can here, any gold and XP that you can grab.
You're just trying to get, you know, the farm, but this is why, by the way, I think at MSC, Wolf is a big hater of the Assassin plus the Claude, because both of them need resources. Both of them need to go for farm, and if you do fall behind, this is why it can be a greedy pick or a greedy choice to go for the Assassin plus the Claude, because now you can see it. Taro's looking for gold, Ramichi's looking for gold as well, and in the end, they're going to have to divide it, and it's going to take them way more time to get online, especially in a game like this. 12-5, Enhanced Lord taken down for free by VSG. They've taken a base turret for free there. And yeah, I mean, it's tough.
You know,
at this point of the game, 13 minutes, she has the 3 item power spikes. Usually it's like 10 minutes, right?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, even this Saw, like, she gets the Holy Crystal. I was going to say, is she going to lock in another item before this defense? Because right now, she's just got the boots, she's got the Lightning Truncheon, and then she's got Holy Crystal now. So I'm wondering if that's enough even burst to help with this fight. As now the eyes are set here on the top side. They're just forced back, though. Once again, they still have to deal with the Lord. The push there on the bottom side, waiting for these waves to push in. Zino Lilies will go ahead and work it down. It is half health. This might be enough for them to hold on, but the waves now come in. Keep an eye. Dragon Form going to be used.
Flicker into the front. Sock trying to go for some damage. Jinyang overturned there. Rian able to flicker out. I'm offended to bring them back, and the Furious Dive connects, but the penalty zone does too. They're fighting under the base, and they are going to lose their lives. Minion still in the midst of it all. Still Kiyoi still out winning in the fight, going for the few slashes. Cow doing some damage back. Penalty zone to go for the chase. And sword. Kiyoi still survives. Rian going for the damage now with the Wind of Nature as well. Forced to back off. There's a quad shadow there, but she doesn't take it. They got 3 base turrets. PSG won that.
Kiwi, I don't know how many times she has done it so smoothly, man.
That was insane.
That was insane. So clean with this Julian. I thought the Benedetta earlier today was clean. This takes the cake for it. This is it. Kill away on the Julian. Yeah, she is. And man, at the same time, Zino Lilies, they stay in the game, but they lost all their base turrets. And it was more so a decision from VSG to be like, you know what, we'll fight here. But Rian went up, cleaned up the turret on the top side. And at the whole point, Killway actually kept the attention of Zino Lilies and just outplayed on the Julian pick. And that's why we were saying, you know, this is such a strong hero with the ability to juke, to bait things out, to just maneuver around these skirmishes and these team fights. I might want to find it out.
Yeah, not onto Gailey, right? That's a Minotaur. Riichi now going to be caught by Synchro. Terrified down. Oh, the shadow kill! The assassination! Gailey finds the kill. She waits there onto the last quad shadow.
I said, I don't know what, you know, the quad shadow would work or not, but I'm surprised they went for Gailey in the exchange. And so now they're down the member. I think VSG might just go ahead and run it into the base and try to end this one.
No Romichi. So their backline is completely safe. Rian doesn't really need to care. Synchro doesn't really need to care about who can dive back, but they go for the safe route.
Discipline route, yep.
Is obviously going to be the Enhanced Lord. 16 minutes in. That shadow kill, man.
That shadow kill. You know, when you see it happen, you're kind of like, too bad, you know?
I'm the ninja now.
I'm the ninja now. All right, Lord secured here. Zino Lilies, they've been through this multiple times up to this point. We're 16 minutes in, but 3 Lords down already. And they have to just watch and get prepped up for this defense. Because once again, with these items all being pretty much locked in, that was a Winter's Crown. 2 actually now for VSG. They're once again going to go for the outplay and just try to punch this one in. It's 4,000 ahead in terms of gold between the junglers here. Absolutely massive game for Killway. Picks up the potion as well. And so they actually still might try to make a play here. Wow, Synchro. Okay, she didn't get the one she wanted, right? No. Lord, though, mid lane, Zino Lilies, are they going to be able to defend this? Can they stay in the game a little bit further? 17 minutes in, Dragon forming to go down.
Great waves as well, placed down. Kyle going to be terrified, taking down a quarter of his HP now. With his Fury knocking up 3 members there. That's going to be Grimichi completely taken out of the board. Victory song, Gamers equalize. And now there's going to be a tiebreaker for first place.
The victory song plays loudly in this game at number 2 here. 1-1. Man, what a just adjustment that we saw from VSG here. What a performance again from Killway and just the team as a whole. Very synced up. Very